the human reproductive system is one that we don't really have a great grasp on, because in some sense we pair bond for the most part, but across all human cultures there's really a push to polygyny. So in most human cultures there are at least some males who take on multiple mates and have multiple mating partners, but not nearly to the degree that you see in chimpanzees. The way you can tell this morphologically is by the size of the testes relative to body size. So chimpanzee testicles relative to body size are just like enormous. You'd blush to see the size of these things. Not nearly the same ratio as you see in humans. However, humans have a larger testicle to body size ratio than what you might see in other primates, where we know the females don't kind of sleep around like as the case in gorillas. So the human mating system is kind of somewhere in between. We're sort of pair bonded. There's this push to polygyny, so there's a push of males taking on multiple female partners, but there also seems to be a push towards polyandry. In other words, females taking on multiple male partners, or else why would males kind of grow these big testicles to kind of compete at the level of sperm? So we're this funny puzzle. In terms of why humans might pair bond, one of the pushes towards pair bonding in the animal kingdom has to do with the kind of size and cumbersomeness of your offspring. So the taxa where you see the most pair bonding is in birds. You can see this in kind of the standard sort of march of the penguins of the two parents that have to sort of very cutely take care of the kids. But it's true in birds because the offspring actually require a lot of work. They're this extremely fragile egg, that's very tasty, and you have to defend it from predators and so on. And it actually requires both parents to actually incubate the egg, protect it, and so on. The idea is the same might be true of humans. Human infants are born incredibly precocial. So human infants are born incredibly precocial, much more so than are their close primate relatives. They're pretty fragile. If you just left a human baby newborn there for a long time, it wouldn't do so well. The thought is maybe this human pair bonding actually came as a result of the fragileness of human infants, in that it might require two parents to actually take care of these offspring. But again, these are a lot of just so stories out there. It's really hard to figure out exactly why we have the reproductive system we have. And it's a complicated one that we can't pin down. The sad thing that I mentioned in my course is that we know much more about the reproductive systems of pipefish and swans and lions than we do about our own species, which is kind of pathetic.